Hi, I'm Ariel. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Texas, but currently staying in France. So earlier in February, I participated in the Angloville program, the adult edition that was based out of Budapest, Hungary. It was my first time participating in an Angloville program, and like you, I had a lot of questions. So in this video, I'm going to do my best to answer all of the Q&A that you may not be able to find on the website. The first question is Angloville really what it seems to be? Yes, it is. On the website, it says that it's basically free other than paying for the initial fee, which is a placeholder, and you do get it refunded back to you as long as you request it once you've completed your program. Yes, you really do stay in a 3-star hotel. It's resort style or retreat style. So if you've ever participated in one of those with maybe your job or perhaps with cheerleading or band or even a church retreat, it's outside of the main city, but it's really nice. It usually has a swimming pool and sports area and just really nice, really pretty facility. So the next question is, how long does it take to get your money back after you request it? So first, you've got to remember that you have 3 weeks from the end of your program to request your money. So it's as easy as just sending an email to anglovilleinfo.com and saying, hello, I've completed my program and I was just requesting my refund. And so for me, I sent mine on the 10th of February, and I received my refund on the 14th. So it's really fast. You just have to remember you have 3 weeks to do it. Okay, so what we actually do during the 6-day, if you're doing one of the 6-day programs, I'm going to include a picture. It's the schedule, and so it just shows you the day by day and the time of what we're doing. And I'm sure you're probably thinking, how am I going to carry on a conversation all day for 10 to 12 hours? Well, the good part is you're not completely just talking the whole time. If anything, you're trying to get the participants to speak. So for me, it was Hungarians, and you're rotating, so you do a bunch of one-on-one, so you're not just talking to the same person for 10 hours. No, you're talking to them for an hour, and then you'll switch and you'll be speaking with a different person. And Angloville is really good about offering like conversation discussion starters. So I'm including a picture so you can kind of get an idea of the type of questions that they ask. And they're really thought-provoking questions, which are good for any language. So I recommend, if there's someone out there, not even just for people who are learning English, but for example, if there's another language that you're trying to speak, you could try to use these questions to practice coming up with answers of your own for whatever other language it is that you're learning. One thing that's a little bit confusing is the whole TEFL certification. So with the TEFL certification, it says if you complete 3 of the Angloville programs, then your TEFL will be, it'll be covered and it'll be free. So with that, you don't have to schedule your programs back to back to back. So do one week and one immediately the week after that. Actually, Angloville recommends that you don't do that because you will get burnt out. Even though the programs are fun, it can be exhausting. Also, you might want to schedule, another reason to schedule them separated is because you'd probably appreciate time within the actual city that you're departing from and just traveling and visiting that city. And so it's nice to spend a couple of days within the city. If you're doing the programs back to back and they're 6-day programs, you'll only have 1 day to get from one location to the next. So that's not a lot of fun. So it's really best to just make sure you separate them. So yes, it's after you complete 3 of the programs, but no, they do not have to be back to back. The next question is, how much free time do you have? So depending on your location and the facility that you're staying at will kind of determine if you're able to actually use the facilities during your free time. One thing that you can do is with your one-on-ones, if you'd like to maybe go out and explore something, maybe if there's a pool and if you're a participant that you're scheduled to do your one-on-one with, if they're okay with it, maybe you could say, hey, let's go have a discussion, let's go to the pool, or let's go outside and explore this activity while also still discussing things. You also usually get free time, or you do get free time after lunch, where you can either go and take a nap, or you can go and use the different facilities and the different accommodations and stuff that are there. That's something else that you could do. In the evening, if any of the things are still open, like maybe there's a jacuzzi or a pool or something, if it's still open, then you usually can have maybe an hour to 2 hours time. It just depends on the hours for whatever facility it is that you're staying at. So what are the participants like? I participated in the adult program, so everyone, all of the Hungarian participants that were there, I think they were all actually older than me, but they were all really nice. They're all business professionals, and they have different careers. Some of them work for big companies. Some may work in the medical field. Some work in business, accounting, real estate. Some may work at universities. So they come from all different type of career backgrounds, but they're all really nice, really friendly. Of course, you're going to be nervous whenever you're first meeting someone because you don't know what their language is or their level is. And so it can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but typically by the second day, maybe after dinner you're enjoying a beer together, or perhaps you like to play table tennis, and so you can go in there and you can enjoy that, or if you just want to sit and talk and everything. They're all really open. They're all really eager to be there because they want to improve their English. So however nervous you may feel, they're going to be just as nervous as you are. Participating in the program is really beneficial because, one, you get to meet other native English speakers who can be from the UK, the United States, Australia, South Africa, just all over. And it's really nice because a lot of times they may share the same type of spirit that you do, especially for people who like to travel. There's always going to be lots of other people there that enjoy traveling as well and love learning about new cultures. By the end of your 6 days, you're definitely going to form bonds and friendships. And a lot of times, if you're spending extra time in the city, the participants are very eager to, show you different places in the city, maybe invite you back to their place for a traditional meal. And it's really good. It's something you very seldom would be able to gain, a type of friendship otherwise. So it's a really good program for that. So if you plan on being in Europe in the near future, doing some backpacking or just some traveling, I highly encourage you to consider participating in one of the Angloville programs. They have it for different ages, so they have kids, teenagers, and adults as well. But you really don't have anything to lose from participating in this program. You get to meet a lot of cool people, both from whichever country you participate in, but also people, native English speakers from all over the world. It's really worth doing. I highly encourage it. If you do participate in this program, my recommendation is that on the day of your departure or the day before your departure, maybe stop by a store and pick up some snacks or some drinks, your own liquor or wine if you want to. Just because sometimes, depending on which country you're in, you might not be used to going so long without eating. They may do lunch or breakfast, lunch, and dinner at times that you're not used to. So you might be really hungry before dinner or really hungry before lunch, and you might need a snack. Furthermore, in the evening, if you want to unwind with a drink, if they have a bar there, you could buy stuff from the bar. But also, if you bring your own, you can drink your own, save money that way. So I encourage that. If you want more information on traveling or backpacking, consider checking out my blog, my website, brisketandbaguette.com. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thanks.